Engin has revealed new information about the ongoing Baku controversy, and he also responded to the latest allegations made against him. First of all, Engin said that he was silent not because he was guilty, but because he was working on an agreement with East vs West with Robert Baxter. And responding to Devon's comments saying there was no Baku event, Engin said that Baku event was always there. The event was already confirmed. In fact, he shared a clip of Devon where Devon himself was announcing his match against Vitali for Baku. Engin said that he didn't inform Devon about this. Also, Elmar didn't inform Devon about the confirmation of the venue. So who told Devon about that? Engin thinks it's Robert Baxter who told Devon that the venue is confirmed and the event is on. He said that initially the East vs West 19 card was East specific. There were a lot of super matches that included European arm wrestlers, especially Russian arm wrestlers. So that event was always supposed to happen in Europe and not in USA. Engin also clarified that there were only 10 days of no communication between Elmar and Robert Baxter, or East vs West, whatever you want to call it. Not 60 days, only 10 days. And during some other times when Elmar wasn't responding, Engin was directly in touch with Baku, with the venue. And maybe that's why Devon was saying that Engin started controlling the Baku event, the Baku venue. He also mentioned that the hate towards him is only coming from Devon and Devon fans. Even the American arm wrestlers support Engin, like Michael Todd, Paul Lynn, Jerry and many others. In the last video, I got about 10% dislikes because I said that the Baku event is not happening because of Devon. Devon had the opportunity to go there, but he chose not to. So many arm wrestling fans were clearly mad at that fact. But I did say that because I have seen those screenshots from Robert. Robert and Dexter both asked Elmar to postpone the Baku event for two reasons. Number one, so that they can have more time to promote the match, to get stuff printed to sell it, and also they needed more time so that the Devon vs Vitali match can happen. Without these things, there was no Baku event. That's why they asked Elmar to postpone it again to 30th of August and then later to 13th of September. So maybe there wasn't enough time to promote it, but the venue was there. And now let's talk about Engin's response to the gambling and other allegations. In fact, he only responded to the gambling allegations where he said that everyone knows, even Devon Larratt will tell you that Engin is strictly against any kind of gambling. That's why Engin asked Devon to not include arm bets or stakings, whatever you want to call it, in the East vs West matches. But Devon told that it is kind of an integral part of sport and legally he cannot stop it. That's why Engin told Devon to keep the betting out of Engin's matches, and he advised him to ask the arm wrestlers before including them in arm bet. So he did say that this allegation is complete BS, it is not true. But let's read the full allegations, the photo that is going, I wouldn't say viral in the arm wrestling community, but people are seeing this. Number one, a criminal case has been opened against Engin for betting and manipulation of match outcomes. So is this related to the arm bets betting or stakings betting? I am not sure. How exactly? Not really clarified here. Engin is not allowed to travel abroad and he has no right to hold events in Turkey. Recently there has been no events in Turkey, and the last time Engin left his country was for the Georgia Tbilisi event where Devon defeated Gennady Quickvinia. But he was saying that he can travel to USA anytime he wants, he just doesn't want to go through the process. So is Engin telling the truth here, or is this source telling the truth here? Of course, Engin has also seen these screenshots, so I wonder why he didn't respond to these allegations in his video. Then based on the above, they have made some conclusions of their own. Perhaps we can understand another reason why Engin wanted to retain the right to select matches and referee. I'm not sure how that is included in that. Is that person trying to say that Engin wanted his own referee so that he can Let's go to point 1. Have manipulation in betting, match outcomes and stuff. I doubt that Engin will ever do that. Engin Terzi will be left without a good friend because they're saying the Turkish Arm Wrestling Federation president has been removed now. The name is of course Niyazi Kurt. These are again some things which are total speculations. We shouldn't really believe them without any solid proof. For example, nowadays a number 17.5% is being thrown around. People are saying that Devon owns 17.5% of East versus West. And I also heard an audio from Devon where he's saying that he doesn't want people to know that he's the owner of East versus West. He doesn't let people know that. So again, these things, small recordings and stuff like that, they can easily be taken out of context. So I'm not believing this one and I'm not believing that one either. And then they're also saying that a number of arm wrestlers were betting against themselves to make some money. These are some serious allegations. What do you mean by number of arm wrestlers? Who exactly? We need to know the name, we need to know the match so that we can go back and watch it. Experienced arm wrestlers will be able to tell if someone lost intentionally or not. So looks like this post is weird. A couple of days ago, I read a post on Reddit where a user was saying we need to defame Engin Terzi. We need to make up some false, fake propaganda and make people believe that it is true. So is that the case here? I hope so, but I can't confirm that either. Anyways, I hope Engin responds to all of these, maybe through community post. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you again.